everybody, it's E from Silver Hair Gaming, and we're back again to make some jetpacks. You see behind me I've got my mechanism machines chugging away, processing some lead. I've added a couple of new machines from thermal expansion. I'll explain what those do because I'll need them for the higher tier jetpacks that I'll want to make later on. But for today, we're just going to make the base level jetpack, and we're going to turn on our digital miner, and I'll show you how all that works. So first, I'm going to start out with, well, first of all, let me introduce you to Jarvis. Now, of course, he's Robot. I changed his name to Jarvis, and I'll show you what he does. If I click follow mode, wherever I go, oh, hey buddy, he follows me. And when you right click on him, he can do all these things. He can become a portable crafting table. He has his own inventory, so I can give him stuff to carry. He can smelt stuff on the go, and he's also a portable anvil. How cool is that? Whoops. Of course, all this does require power. I can also teleport him home. If we get far, far, far away somewhere and I'm worried about him running to home, I can, where is it? Teleport back to home. Boom! And he'll zip right back to his charge pad, where he'll fill up with more power. You see there's his power. He only holds 40,000 RF at once. So I'm going to turn... Oh, so he doesn't follow me everywhere. But you see why he's so cute and so cool and very, very helpful. So I hooked the digital miner up. It's got power. I made a couple of energy and speed upgrades. I'm going to install those now. So you see how I'm actually... Well, you know what? No. Let's not. Let's hold on to them, and I'll show you how slow it works first, and then we'll add them later. Now, I've got this powered up and ready to go, but we need to add a place for the inventory to go. And you guys may have noticed, I don't think I talked about it before, these gold-colored chests, how they look very, very different from regular chests, and there's a reason why, because this is another mod called Iron Chests. And what this allows me to do, and I'll need my pickaxe here, is make, you know what, I don't have to make everything in here. I'm going to make a quick crafting table, crafting station, so I don't have to walk back and forth all the time. So crafting station, so the first thing you do is you make a, well, a chest. Seems silly. Now, to turn this chest into an iron chest, I take a regular chest and I surround it with iron. Now it's an iron chest. Take this iron chest, surround it with gold, becomes a gold chest. Take this gold chest, put diamonds on either side, glass on top and bottom, boom, it becomes a diamond chest. And each tier of these doubles the inventory level. So it's just, you know, absolutely necessary. So I'm going to, come on, plop that in there. So, there we go. You see all this room I have in here. Whatever gets spit out will get spit out into this chest. So, let's see. I already configured it for ore, 32 radius, all the way down to bottom, all the way up to 80. So that's perfect. And I want to auto eject on, so it spits all that stuff out the back. So, let's start this. See, it says 15,545 items to mine, which is just ridiculous. So it's seeking all these different ores out. Over 15,000 different kinds of ores. And let's see. Yep, and there they are. They're spitting them out into the back of this chest. So that is just so cool. So, digging those holes, he tells me. So you see, it's moving at a reasonable, you know, pace. It's not the best, but it's okay. Let's stop it for a second, and then I can set to Silk Touch. Hit start again. So let's see. Before there was coal in here, and we'll see what happens. Now it does. Oh, see, now redstone. Instead of giving me just the redstone itself, it gives me redstone ore. And I'll probably leave it on this. Now the one downside is that this process eats up a lot more power. So right now, what I'm outputting is keeping up with it. See, I'm not losing any RF. If I wasn't generating enough power to run this machine, this would be plummeting. It wouldn't have anything. It would just be running off whatever's in here. And you see it is draining this right here. So eventually I'm going to run out of power probably. And this thing's spitting out as much power as it can. But these magmatic, let's see, are they all losing power? That one's losing power. That one's slowly losing power. Losing power. Losing power. So these will keep up for a while, but eventually this thing's going to eat it full of power. And that's going to be the problem I run into. So the first thing I'm going to do is add my energy upgrades, which will allow this to carry more power. See, the buffer instantly gets bigger each tier, each one I add to it. There we go. So now it carries quite a bit more power. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So about 100,000 RF now. It started at 40, it's up to 100,000. So big difference. So my buffer has just gotten huge. And I'll increase the speed upgrade too, and we'll see how much faster this number goes down. 3, 2, 1. So you see it's already mining considerably faster. So I'm going to let this go for a little bit, but we're eventually going to run out of power. It's just going to be a matter of fact. And what I might do while we're here is I added one of the first tier of augments to it. I think maybe what I'll do right this second is make the second tiered augment to see if that output is enough to hold steady. So let's see, augments. So I made the secondary transmission coil. I need to make a flux modulation booster, which will make production 4 times as much. So for this I need copper, silver, redstone transmission coil, and glowstone dust. So I can, you know what, I can totally do this. So let's make 5 of these suckers. I think I have glowstone down here, which I do. And I needed copper and silver. So let's see. Do I have any refined copper? I got bronze, I got copper. Well, it looks like I'm going to have to make some copper. So, you know what I'll do? We'll get this going. Let's see, my leads sounds like it's done, which it is. So we're going to throw copper in there and let that chew on that for a while. And I need, what else do I need? I need silver. Let's see, do I have any silver in my thermal expansion? I do have some. So let's start out with the reception coil, transmission coil. So I need 5. Okay. So let me grab some redstone. And we'll start with making 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have coils I need. I'll need equal amounts of copper, so I'll need 10 copper and 10 silver. I still have enough silver. Do I have 10 copper yet? Well, then this thing's plugging along. I added a couple of speed upgrades to this as well. So this isn't backing up as much now that this is processing faster. This one's actually starting to back up just a little bit, but it's about at a positive rate. Like, I'm okay with how fast this is processing ores. It's doing a good job. Plus, you know what? It's tripling, so no matter how fast it goes, I'm instantly becoming 3 times more efficient with my ores, and I love that stuff. So come on, tick over. And we'll go ahead and set up the recipe in here. So that, and I need, oh, it's way too much. Uh-oh. The blood moon is rising. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here to see this. This happens sometimes in this mod pack, and what this means, we're going to go outside and take a look at it, because it's going to look really ugly here in a minute. I'll get my sword out just in case some baddies show up. What the blood moon means is that the mobs that are outside are going to be a ton more difficult to kill. There may even be some boss mobs that show up, and you cannot sleep through the night. So we're going to have to survive the night. I think I might seal off this. I'm just going to use some dirt, because I never closed off this opening here to the back room from outside. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to seal this off so that no creepers or mega creepers will wander in here and blow up all my beautiful equipment, because that would really irritate me. We should be safe back here. You see how everything's starting to go red? That's the blood moon rising. Oh yeah, everything's starting to go a little red and wonky. There's the red moon, you see that? And there's another bad guy already. Already a ton outside. So we're going to avoid outside for right now. We're going to just worry about making our stuff. You see the mini-map at the top right-hand corner? Look at how many mobs are generating on a blood moon. A ridiculous... Ah! Please tell me he's not blowing stuff up back here. Okay, good. So hopefully we're fairly safe in here. I'm just not gonna go outside. We're not gonna test it right now. But see, everything looks so red. The trees are turning blood red. It's really gross and really nasty out there. And the mobs that are out there are just, there's so many more. I've lit up the pad down there, so none should spawn on that area. But the surrounding mountainside and all that stuff, they're gonna continue to go all night long. And I can't sleep. I'll show you. If I try to go to bed, it'll tell me I can't, unless something's changed. Try to go. Oh, you don't feel tired right now. You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. So there are monsters everywhere. So it's scary to go outside. Oh, and that's an Enderman. Now, this guy, he's not a bad guy. He's a neutral mob, attacks creepers. So you know what? I'm glad he's here, because what he's going to do, he's going to keep creepers out of my stuff. And he's going to be actually a big help to me. I really hope there aren't any down here. I'm afraid to look. Look down here in my Jeffries tubes. Alright, I don't see any. Whew. Alright, it'll be scary. So hopefully that Ender Mini will keep creepers away. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. And that's from Ender Zoo. Like a part of, it's not part of, it's separate from Ender IO, but it's a neat mod. I can go upstairs now. See? Here we go. It's starting to draw. So there you go. It shows me that I am negative 145 RF per tick. So I am not generating enough power to keep up with what this machine is drawing. But look at that. I'm already getting diamond, dense ores, iridium ore, all kinds of stuff. Love that machine. And, you know, if power gets really bad, I can just turn this off temporarily and give it specific things that I want it to mine if I just need something off the bat. Let's see. Okay, I should have enough copper now. So, let's see. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. And I'll put everything else in here. So let's add these to these magmatic dynamos and see if this makes a difference. So when we started out, I'm at negative 148 RF per tick. So I'm going to add one of those in this one of those in this one. Ah, I don't mean to drop it. Pick it up. I want one of those in here, one of those in here, and one of those in here. So, let's see. Is that going to make a difference? Oh, see? The number's going back up. Oh, no, it's not. It's still going back down. Let's see. Are these buffers increasing? No, but they're staying at status. So this is not losing power in its buffer. Neither's this one. Neither's this one. How's this one doing? Neither's that one. Neither's that one. So let's see. Has this had time to catch up? So I'm still losing power from my battery, but not my dynamos. So we're going to see how this goes. When the battery finally drains, which is still going to take a while because I still have 3 million RF stored in this battery, we're going to see if I could just run this machine balls out all the time if I wanted to. Let's see. Machine buffers. So the average input, I'm making 641 RF per tick. It's still going down though, so we're gonna have to see. You hear all those things going off upstairs? It's scary stuff. Scary, 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 scary stuff. But it's still plugging away, and I'm gonna just let this do its thing. Now let's see, is the internal buffer on this gone? Yep. See, it's already starting to. It's slowing itself down because it's not able to keep its buffer full. It's moving so fast. So what I might do is we're going to take some of the speed upgrades away. That's not making a big difference. If I take them all away. Okay, the buffer's increasing again. So if I just let it go at its normal pace, it's not going to be a problem. Let's see what happens if I just add one speed upgrade. It's going to plummet. What if I add one energy upgrade? Is that going to help it at all? No. So what that means is that just that one speed upgrade alone is enough to kill my power supply. So I am definitely, at a later date, going to need to make more power. And I'm going to probably need to make... It's not nearly as bad. It's a minus 100 RF per tick. But that's probably because I took those speed boosts out of the digital miner. So I'll have to sort some power out. Early on, cheaply, I could make another bank of these, add more augmentations, and there's still the final tier of augmentations, the cryocoil fluix amplifier that I could add to it. But this requires chlorothium dust. This stuff's a pain in the butt to make. I need to find blizzes and make blizz powder, and well, let's look at it. Blizz powder, niter, snowballs, and redstone. And I don't even remember. Let's see. I think that comes out of a sag mill. Okay, so if I crush gunpowder, and I have a 50% chance through sandstone. So there are ways to find nitor, but it's going to be this blizz powder that's going to be a pain to find, because the only way I know to get it. Oh, okay. There is another way to make it. I can make blizz powder with snowballs and destabilized redstone. So you know what? I might be able to make this stuff. I could make some of that, and maybe we will. Maybe I'll visit that and add these in the interim. But for right now, I'm going to take both my upgrades out, and I'm just going to let this run at normal pace so I don't completely run out of power. And I will save these upgrades for something else. Okay, so, yeah, now, what was I going to do? Oh, that's right, I was going to make a jetpack. Oh, you see the size of that monster? That means he's... or is he just a regular one on my balcony? He's a regular one on my balcony. Should we test it out? Should we see? Well, that wasn't so hard. See, they're all in my... Oh, they're going to kill all my animals. I didn't think about that. I hope my guides survive the night. Just don't kill my animals. As soon as the sun comes up, most of them will start burning to death. Oh, but those noises are terrible. What am I doing? I need to eat. Here I am. If the monsters don't get me, I'll just starve to death, right? He's so angry. Look at them all outside. Do you see all that? There's at least 1, 2, 3 zombies at my doorstep. And another one. They're so mad. Okay, so let's look at the jetpacks. And I'll show you this mod. It's called Simply Jetpacks. I know it doesn't look very simple right now. But there's 2 paths to go by as far as jetpacks. The one is through leadstone, hardened, reinforced, resonant, and then flux infused. And this is the thermal expansion route. The other route is doing, let's see, conductive iron, electric steel, electric jetpack, and vibrant jetpack. And that's going through Ender IO. And I'll show you what I mean. First, we'll look at the Ender IO. So conductive iron. So the main components are Ender IO conductive iron, capacitors, and to make the thrusters. Uses different things. It uses basically all Ender IO components to make the jetpack. But if I try the equivalent in thermal expansion, which is the leadstone jetpack, it uses lead, leather strap, and other thermal foundation only recipes. So I'm just going to stick with it. It does make steam dynamos. This is where things get a little complicated, which I don't like as much. I have to make some dynamos for all these thrusters, and each one has its own tier. We here only have to make gears, which seems a little cheeky to me because, I don't know, dynamos make more sense for thrusters than gears do. But so we're going to concentrate on this one, the leadstone. So I need a bunch of lead, I need a leather strap, so I need to go get some iron. All those mobs are dying outside, yay. Should have some leather. 1, 2, 3, 4... Let all those mobs die. So for starters, I need to make a leather strap, and that just allows you to, well, strap on your jetpack. Here's some iron. There's some iron. So, okay, leather strap, done. What else do I need? Now, the 2 complicated things I need are leadstone thrusters and the leadstone flux capacitor. Okay, so I need sulfur, lead, copper. So I should have all that in here. So copper. Oh, I did have lead in here. Pulverized ferrous. I do have some sulfur. And some redstone. I still have some redstone. So let's take a look at this again. Capacitor. So, copper, lead, redstone, and sulfur. So, I have now made a Leadstone flux capacitor. Now, for the thrusters, I need a total, because there's 2 thrusters in a jetpack. Each one requires 2 steam dynamos, so I need a total of 4 steam dynamos. So we know that's just a bunch of copper gears and stuff. Now, I still have my old steam dynamo that I started with, so I'm just going to use that, because I don't need it anymore for anything else. So we're just going to go ahead and use that from the get-go. So, recipe. Copper gears were what? Stone gear, basic gear. Stone and sticks. But I think the Buildcraft one is actually easier to make. Yeah, because it's just well, it's the same thing, see? It's just in multiple tiers. So I need some sticks. Do I have more wood down here? I need sticks and stones. Ah! Hey! Who let you in here? Big jerk. Seriously, how did he get in here? Am I gonna have to deal with some monsters that linger? Oh, yep, look at him. Hey, you. You're dead. You're dead. You're gonna die here soon. Thank you. And look, it's another ghost random spirit. I'm not gonna ow. Big jerk. There he goes. He's taken care of. Not a problem. Alright, so what did I need? I needed wood. And I needed some stone, which I'll just grab some more compressed stone. And then that'll be that. Okay. So I'll unpack this. I need to turn this into planks. And I'll make a bunch of sticks. If I recall correctly, it was stone gears around it? No, I obviously didn't do that right. What was it? Oh, I didn't even need these? What did I need the gear for? Oh, I was using some of the other ones. Oh, shoot, look at me. I got all that for nothing. Alright. So that was a waste of time. Wow, I've got to sort this inventory out at some point. So I need 1, 2, 3. I'll need 4 gears then. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Yeah, I have no place to put them because my inventory's full. So let's see. I'm gonna dump all this stuff that I didn't need in here. Okay. So it's these on either side. Copper. Oh, that's right. I need the transmission coils. Boom. Boom. No, they were up here. I think I made that same mistake last time. 2, 1, 2, and then I need redstone right here. Yep. So I have. Oh, I need one more. Steam dynamo. I wonder why they don't mix together. That's so weird. So let me make 2 more gears. Is there a zombie? Yeah, these guys are just annoying me. Yeah, get out of here. Ay. Thank goodness that's done. Because they can get rid of all their loot. Because I don't need it anymore. Okay, so where was I? Yes. And I still need. Oh, I need silver. Man. Ugh. Am I out of silver? Do I not have any more silver? There's no way I don't have any more silver. Ugh. Oh, I don't. I just have to. Come on. Alright, I need to process some silver, apparently. Didn't have enough to finish. Oh, I'm so close. I need 1 silver. One silver. Crush sheet. Eventually I'll get one over here, so I can make that coil. Oh, so close. I really wonder why those won't stack. That is very strange to me. Why that doesn't do that. Alright, so let's take a look at that original recipe again. So I made this, I have the leather strap, I have ledge, the thrusters that I need to make. So I need to make another copper gear, 2 more copper gears, and 2 more pneumatic servos. So let's make 2 more copper gears. Put all this back in my inventory. I need 2 more of these. Yep, total of 4. 2 of these I'll be using for the steam things. More lead, which I have. I have glass. Pneumatic servos. Gotta remember how to make those. Okay, redstone, iron, and glass. So, redstone. I'm out of iron. Jeez Louise. So it should be iron on the side, glass top and bottom. Nope, did I have it backwards? Yep. So there's my servos. And I needed, it was 2 of these. Transmission coils. So gold in the middle, whoopsie, and redstone in the corners. Okay. Louise. Come on now. Let's see. Oh, I ought to have at least 1 silver, right? Oh, yeah, I do. Totally have 1 silver. Get rid of these sticks. Okay, so I need 1 transmission coil. And it looks like I'll have enough to do it. Okay, so let's check our recipe again. Thrusters. I needed 1 of these. That's right. Okay, so put that in here. There's that. There's this. There's this. The rest I need for the other one. Okay, so now I have enough of these. And for some reason these won't stack, and that's annoying. So you know what we're going to do? Oh wait, I still have to make 1 more thing. What was it? Thrusters. Oh, okay, no, that should be it. So here we go. 1 of these, 1 of those, pneumatic servos, 2 of those, 2 gears, 2 lead on either side, and glass. Alright, there's 1. And there's 2. Okay, so let's take a look at this final recipe. I should be able to make this now. So, leather strap, 2 thrusters, capacitor, lead on either side, and boom! I have made myself a leadstone jetpack. So, you see on the bottom there, my quick bar, it's charging. That's what this charge pad does. Anything that needs charging, I could sit on top of this. I could also, another way to charge it is to put it in here, if I wanted to, if it was out. Now, this one's a good starter, but it only holds 25,000 RF. I have to use it as my chest plate, and we'll take a look at it. See, it's a fun little jetpack on my back. Oh, how cool is that? So now I can fly. And the reason I went with this jetpack is let's see, I also have the hang glider I made when I needed to go to the nether, because I goofed up. Ugh, there's more bag. Oh, there's a cat in there too. So what I can do is I can use my jetpack to fly, and then I don't need it, and I can just fly around like this. And I can use my hang glider, and all I have to do is use the thrust from my jetpack to increase my height, and then I can fly all around the world. Whee! So I'll show you the lake I went to. There's the village, if you remember, from the first episode. Whee! Whee! So it's a fast way to get around the world. See, it doesn't go very fast either because it's not very powerful, and it's not going to last me very long. In fact, I'm moving so slow, I'm not going to chance it. So the reason you want to go up to the next levels is each tier, it works faster, and it holds more power. So you'll be able to go as far and as wide as you want to, no matter what. So I'm going to remember to slow yourself down, otherwise you'll take a lot of fall damage when you turn off your jetpack. So, hey, success! Jetpack is made, the digital miner is going, and I am set up to, I'll go ahead off camera and boost this jetpack up to probably the 4th tier to make it a lot better. And then, now that I got digital miner going, I'm going to have to deal with sorting through all that materials I have and some storage. And I might first off just keep it in a bunch of chests like I have been. But I also might show you guys some applied energistics. I found a skystone and I'll kind of explain to you what that means. That I'll be able to store almost everything I have, all the ores and things that I process. So I'll be able to store into a a few block spaces, and I'll show you how that works next time. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Bye.